Hello everybody, welcome to a new series. My name is pangoduck. If you're new here, hello, I'm a moron. You've been warned, We're playing Total War Warhammer, one of my favourite game series of all time at this point, I think. Been a lot of fun, cannot wait for Warhammer 3. And we have got the SFO mod running, and a few other mods as well. I'm going to, as long as I remember, I'm going to put together my mod collection, and you can check the description if you want to see what else I'm using. But obviously it's just a pretty standard SFO-centric pack. And we're going to be playing Vortex today, the old Vortex campaign. Now, I've got a confession to make. I don't think I've actually started a Vortex campaign, probably since Mortal Empires actually came out. I am one of those horrific strategy gamers that, like, pick up a new game, for example, and immediately pick the biggest map and add the most players possible. And someone with some sense will be like, but we don't even know how the game works. Why don't we just, like, go on, like, a medium-sized map and add, like, 3 or 4 competitors? And no, biggest map. And that is why Mortal Empires was always going to attract me the moment it came out. But Vortex is a lot of fun, and that was a mode specifically designed around Warhammer 2, and it's really good. So we're going to do it. We're going to be playing Thorek Ironbrow. Where are you? There, words, where are you? There you are. I think we will go normal campaign, hard battles. I could go very hard. We'll go hard. We'll see how it goes. And I think that's it, really. I think we're ready to get in. I'll explain and go through everything once we get into the map. But we need to leave because he's going to keep screaming and slamming that hammer around. So let's get right in there, shall we?
From one land infested with blasted Raki to another. It seems the only difference is the eat. These vermin best stay out of my way, else they'll meet the mighty steel of my hammer. It seems a local clan has made their home here. Might be they know something about the ancient vaults that lie hidden in these strange mountains. This forsaken continent may be where the purpose of my journey is fulfilled. If the old texts speak true, a trove of ancient Dawi artifacts lays buried somewhere near, hidden amidst these strange, forgotten ruins of centuries past. This land could hold the key to restoring the proud legacy of our people. In King Cazador's name, I will unearth the lost relics of our ancestors and bring glory to the Dawi once more.
The King Cazador, bless him. He sounds like he needs a drink, doesn't he? Good old Thorek. Right. Camera, settle down. Everything's fine. So, first of all, maybe we should have a little bit of a look at the how they play. Obviously, going to be a little bit different from Mortal Empires. For the Dwarves then, in the Vortex, our particular task is to acquire artifacts. Bring them into the vault. Well, reforge them and then put them in the vault, I assume. And we'll get big benefits when we do that. We'll take a look at them when we get there. So, quickly then. The Artifact Vault. It is Thorek Ironbrow's personal quest to seek out the lost artifacts of the Dwarfs' Golden Age. By collecting parts of ancient items recorded in the Book of Grudges, he can return them to the Artifact Vault and reforge them to receive their powerful benefits. Accessed via the Forge, the Artifact Vault reveals the location of each artifact part, which can only be retrieved through occupation or military alliances. Fair enough. I doubt there'll be a lot of military alliances. I don't know. We'll see, but usually we just kill everyone. The Forge then. Experts in binding the winds of magic to stone or metal, dwarves can use oath gold in conjunction with trade resources to make magical weapons, armor, talismans, and enchanted items to improve their strength in battle. I must admit, whenever I have a crafting mechanic or, a shop or whatever, I never use it enough. We're going to try really hard to make sure we use a bunch of cool items in this one. Grudges, we all know about grudges, right? But we're nearly there. We might as well read it. Dwarves maintain a record of all grievances committed against them in the Damaz Kron, their Book of Grudges. Losses suffered by dwarf factions are recorded so that they may be avenged later. And of course, we get to use the underway. Lovely. Right, first mission. Oh, that's a cool image. I like that. King Cazador. Brilliant. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the following faction. Clan Mange, who Nostradamus. I literally read Notre Dame there. Notre Dame, whatever. Oh, okay, right. Lovely start. Calm down. So, our foes are numerous, and each of them stands in the way of our glory. Capture their nearby settlement and demonstrate the true power of the Anvil of Doom. 1,000 treasury and 5 oath gold. Okay, lovely. So, obviously we've got our treasury and our income. We've got our Grudge Meter. I was taking a look at this beforehand, just loaded the game up to have a wee look. So at the moment, we've got 42 severity of unanswered grudges. It's not like 42 grudges, but 42 severity. So on turn start, moderate chance that Slayers will be added to the Regents of Renown pool. And basically, as we go up and get more severe level of unanswered grudges, we get a higher chance for Slayers to be in there, but also debuffs to public order, research rate, and diplomatic relations with Dwarfs. Although we also get charge bonus, and obviously once we get to the top level, that goes further. There's a very high chance of Slayers, 20 charge bonus, and really bad debuffs to everything else. And then as we solve grudges, it's not really solve, is it? We're not playing a mystery game, but you understand what I'm saying. We get increased diplomatic. Come on, Pango. Get with it. Diplomatic relations, research rate, public order, but then you have a very low chance that you'll actually get the Slayers being added to the Regiments of Renown. And obviously, even further so when we get right down the bottom and we have no grudges. We've got 0 oath gold to spend at the moment. Our artifact vault is very empty. If I click that, that'll open up the forge, but we'll go there in a minute. And Imperium Power is an SFO-centric thing, isn't it? Where you get kind of buffs and debuffs based on the size of your empire, which is very cool. Okay, step 1. Yeah, we're going to be talking for a while. I know. Oh god, he's got that hammer again. Quickly then, the faction effects. Masters of the Runes. The Master Rune Lord and his apprentices buoy up the dwarf battle lines, perpetuating family traditions of craftsmanship to blend magic and metal by the use of mighty runes. So, we get the suitable climate of jungle. We already have the original dwarf ones, but we have jungle as well. Extra oath gold from buildings, plus 100%. Oath gold cost for crafting runes, minus 50%. Hero recruit rank, plus 5 for runesmith. That's to be expected, I suppose. And upkeep reduction for runesmith heroes. Very good. Now, Thorek himself, also lovely mod. You can see it in the list that cleans up the unit cards. Oh, it's like a brand new game. I love it. Let's take a look at Thorek. So, the old ways are the best. Thorek does not abide new technology. I feel you, Thorek. I feel you. Using ancient techniques to lend his counsel and strong arm to the cause of the old dwarf empire. So we get armor-piercing weapon damage plus 3 for the whole army. Armor plus 10 for the whole of his army. And reload time reduction for basically all of the artillery and quarrelers in his army. I notice no thunderers, though. I say all the artillery. What am I talking about? Just the bolt thrower and the grudge thrower. So once we start getting... Basically, he's not into gunpowder. That's really what we're saying. He's not actually super into gunpowder, which is a shame because I am. But there you go. Fine. And he starts with the Rune of Burning. It's an assigned banner rune. Can go on a unit in his army. Adds explosive... I won't bother... listen, I'll spare you the descriptions on these. But adds explosive damage that reduces enemy leadership on the assigned artillery unit. Kind of funny, isn't it? When he doesn't really want gunpowder, but he wants explosions. You can't have it both ways, Thorek. You can't have it both ways. Rune of Stoicism, which he can also apply to a unit, make them unbreakable and give them the Stoicism buff, which is... what? So it's an aura for just that unit, activated if you're under 20% health, and it gives you a massive boost in attack power, essentially. Weapon damage, armor-piercing weapon damage, and splash attack power. And finally, we've got Craggy, Assistant at the Forge. When Thorek's long-suffering assistant pays sufficient attention to the Master's gruff commands, few can match the Master Rune Lord's prowess on the Anvil of Doom. Miscast base chance, minus 15%. Lovely. So, with all that said, also notice we're used to all these slots to equip, but we also have character runes now. So it's almost like just extra equipment that we can craft. You get some runes that are applied as banners, but you can actually get runes that you equip. Like items. And I believe that's the same for all the dwarf characters in the faction, which is really cool. Really cool. Obviously, there's a lot to go at in the skill tree. We won't go over that now, although I do see Fiery Temper, and I'm very excited about it. Good. Right, starting units for him then. Ironbreakers. Obviously, they have a little old ranged weapon, but they can't attack air units with it, but they're very, very sturdy infantry. We've got some Longbeards with great weapons. We've got 2 Dwarf Warriors, 2 sets of quarrelers, and a unit of grudge throwers, which I love starting with artillery. I assume we have no regiments of renown to recruit, but you can see the slayers here if we do manage to get them by luck of the draw with our grudges. And at the moment we can recruit dwarf warriors with great weapons, and miners. Alright then, we've also got Gottry Grimson, who is a runesmith. Excellent. Why have I clicked that? This is what we want. Cunning. Poison attacks and ambush success chance. I don't think we're going to be doing a ton of ambushing as dwarves, but I appreciate he has poison attacks, bless him. Again, can equip runes and stuff, and we'll get into the skill tree as we go forward. So, first things first, I will put you in the army. Let's face it, that's happening. Let's do it before I forget. And then let's come and look down here, starting with the Forge. So, we can get 2 legendary lords from the Forge, which is very exciting. Crag the Grim and King Cazador himself. That is going to require 200 oath gold for both of them, diamond for Crag, and iron for King Cazador. You wouldn't think that would be too hard, although I don't know how quickly we'll get 200 oath gold. The artifact vault then, this is what we're actually after to complete the Vortex campaign. As you can see, Chain of Binding, Hero's Pendant, Dwarven Neck Yoke, Spark Gem, Yoked Carnosaur. No wonder we need the neck yoke. But anyway, we can collect all these parts and then build various artifacts that give us either benefits or units. Should be a good time. And then we can forge weapons, armor, with just oath gold, the basic ones, but then also with trade resources and stuff going forward. Talismans, then we've got enchanted items, the character runes, which I talked about. So we can equip these as well, which would be really nice because some of them are just like not very expensive flat buffs. In fact, you get 3. So I actually get 3 runes of striking for 50 oath gold, and then I can give 3 characters weapon strength plus 10%. Do you reckon you can equip 3 of them on, like 3 of the same rune on one character? Because that's pretty funny. We're going to find out. Also banner runes that we've talked about. And finally, we can actually recycle items. Now, I don't know if this is in the base game or SFO, but it's really cool because you often get loads of items you don't even equip later in the game. We can turn them into oath gold by recycling, which is absolutely delicious. The Book of Grudges then. I don't know why these are grudges, but I assume there's a gameplay reason for it. So we have all of the artifacts in the Grudge book at the moment. That's all we have. There's 7 different artifacts, and obviously the objective is just to reforge them. So we have 7 grudges, and they're all of the artifacts. We have no... like, it's a bit weird. I don't know why those are grudges. But there you go. Technology. Pretty similar to always. We've got the Way of the Guilds and the Way of the Clans, with obviously the Way of the Guilds being money, and Way of the Clans being more about the military buffs and whatnot. So we've got some options here. Income from settlement buildings plus 10% would be lovely. Diplomatic relations with dwarves, not the best thing in the world. Campaign line of sight, okay, it's nice, I guess. Gather the Throngs, recruitment cost reduction for dwarf warriors and miners, which is pretty good because those are the only things we can recruit at the moment. And the same for quarrelers, rangers, and thunderers. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to go gather the Throngs. Out of interest, settlement buildings plus 10%. We've only got the one settlement, Thrice Cursed Peak.
Good honest rock.
We do get 120 per turn base with a plus 4%. Whoopsie daisy. And we'll be adding what? 10% to that? I mean, it's okay. But I think I'll probably just go for the Gather the Throngs. Because once we get the recruitment cost reduction, we can then get militia training for melee attack and melee defense. So, Gather the Throngs. Once word is given that it's war, the message quickly passes down the ranks from kings to lords to thanes. Good. Right. 3 turns. Diplomacy, we don't really need to... well, I assume there's nothing crazy happening here. Clan Pestilence, do you want to trade? Okay, no. We're not trading with Skrulk. All right. And then, of course, our objectives. Let's have a look, didn't we? I mean, it's quite obvious. Reforge the last 5 artifacts. Win the following battle, the Lost Vault. There is also a domination victory if we destroy all of these factions, but we still have to get all 8 artifacts to actually do that. I'm mostly just interested in the Vortex victory. And there we go. How long's it been? 15 minutes? All I've done is talk the whole time. But we're ready to go. I think we can just engage this army. What do we want to do in the settlement, though? We're going to get the Mine of the Bearded Skulls. Although it's all the way up there. And I assume this marker means there's a artifact there, right? I'll tell you what, we'll hold off on doing that just for the moment, because I don't know...
Something done
Well, yeah, the barracks can... Well, it's not barracks, is it? The sparring chamber can be upgraded all the way up to level 4, and we can't do that in this settlement because it only goes up to level 3. So we may well want to knock it down. So I'm a little bit hesitant to upgrade it immediately, because we may well want to build it in the capital. Oh, there is a gold... That's interesting. Yeah, goldenite. We have access to a gold mining pit here. Even though we can't go up to level 4, it's still going to be well worth it. Look at that. 1,200 gold and 4 chests of golden idols and oath gold. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go for the gold mining pit then. We're definitely going to want to get that rolling. We're definitely going to want it. So, gold mining. Gold has ever been lusted after by men and dwarves. Small mines dot the old world, their owners hoping to strike big. So immediately, 600 income generated, bearing in mind we're only making 541 now. 3 chests of golden idols for us to trade with and stuff. Oh, and possibly use in our forge to get certain things. And 1 oath gold every turn. 3 turns to build that bad boy. We'll hold off on the sparring chamber. And finally, let's have a battle. There seems to be quite a few of them. What have we got? We've got Nostril himself. We've got a couple... Ooh, Plague Monks. Clan Rats with shields, Clan Rats, a couple of Skaven Slave spears. We've got 4 units of basic Skaven Slaves. Poison Wind Globadiers is pretty spooky. A couple of Slingers, Slaves again, and Rat Ogres. So it's no joke, is it? It's no joke, the first battle. So, obviously we've only got 1 artillery unit for the explosive damage. We'll take that. Stoicism then, Unbreakable, and the damage buff when you get low HP. Tempted to put it on the great weapons. I think it's got to be the great weapons or the iron breakers, hasn't it? But obviously the longbeards with great weapons they do have more melee attack and stuff and weapon strength, right? Obviously, because they're not shielded tank units. So I think actually they have less weapon strength. Interesting. Maybe we just give it the Ironbreakers then. I wanted to check what Old Grumblers actually does. No, come back. Come back. I just did it a minute ago. Okay. Okay. Encouraging effect on that ally's leadership should the Lord be absent. Okay. I think what we'll actually do is give it to the Ironbreakers, and maybe these Ironbreakers will get their own name at some point. Right, I'll shut up. Let's fight. You've missed a wonderful loading screen quote there from some witch hunter. It said, "The thing I like best about a siege is there's nowhere for them to run." Okay, calm down. Right then, how do we want to set up? I adore these unit cards. They're very, very clean, very, very nice. We have got a lovely old hill to sit our grudge throwers upon. Let's have a quick look, didn't we? Quick look at our units. I love those helmets. They're so cool. Just those ones in particular, the kind of welding helmets. Very, very nice. There's a lot of rats. I hope we're going to be okay. I've been playing Beastmen, and I'm used to having kind of Ungors and stuff who just fall over when you look at them. So hopefully if we can have some stoic dwarves, that will help reset my kind of outlook on unit survivability. We'll have a look at our quarrelers there. Something very satisfying about the dwarf units. The shields, they're just lovely. They really are. Not sure about the Longbeards. Let's just put them out of the way for a sec. We're going to put our main line here. And we'll split them up a bit. By the way, to do this, you hit the arrow key. I didn't know that for a very long time. You can just select a unit after you place them down. Hit the arrow key, and it will move them over a few clicks. Well, with each time you press. Yeah, so we've obviously got Thorek who can vibe. We've got the Runesmith here as well. Forgotten your name. Gotri? Gotri, yeah. And then we need to decide which... I've got a very symmetrical, lovely formation. I promise I won't go into this much detail in every battle I fight, by the way. I'm just talking today. Somebody needs to shut me up. You have the ranged weapon there as well. The Longbeards... I guess on the left. I'm a little bit worried about the Globadiers, I must say. We'll just stick them over here for now. On a bit of a vibe. We didn't look at these guys either, did we? There's the Longbeards. Huge axes. We've got the banner in the middle. Love that. Look at him. Whoops-a-daisy. The only one with the shield. Look at him. Oh, they're so damn cool. Their beards as well, obviously. Got dwarf warriors here. You know, in fairness, they're cool, as cool as it gets for basic units. And here's Thorek. Not on his anvil yet, but he's got his little spooky hammer there. Don't know why everything's spooky at the moment. Our Iron Breakers, ready to rip out their ranged weapons. And of course, finally, we have Gottry himself, who's just kind of chilling with a basic hammer. Right. Let's start the battle, shall we? Engage the grudge throwers. Please. Please engage the grudge throwers. You can fire at whatever you want. Also should have looked at what runes we have available. We'll look in a sec. Away we go then. Can't even see the rocks. Here they come. Hello. Jolly good. Right, we're just going to pause for a sec because I found another excuse to talk. Rune of Oath and Steel, melee defense and armor, inner duration around him, okay. Rune of Speed, speed and melee attack, okay, fine. Let's continue. Quarrelers at the ready. Imagine if we lost the first battle. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Let's just turn you slightly, because I really don't want those rat ogres being alive. I do feel like you can be firing at a slightly better target, like maybe the Plague Monks. I think the Longbeards are just going to be an addition to the line. There's a lot of rats. Get you over there. I think you are going to be needed here. And oh, which rune have you got? The Rune of Speed. Okay. See, doing a lot of damage there. Okay, you're in range. Please open fire on the rat ogres. I don't mind which one the other one fires at. Okay, this is going to be pretty sweaty actually, isn't it? What I might do is try and run you into the rat ogres to stop them hitting. Well, we are dwarves though. We are dwarves. We should be able to handle it. Maybe you can negate the charge a bit. Because they are only dwarf warriors. Hold on. Alright, let's get some runes. This is pretty frightening. Let's turn around. There's a lot going on there. Oh no, I've still got you set on that because I'm an idiot. Those guys are just waiting. What are you waiting for? I think we'll probably switch you around. Let's get some runes going. More runes. Why are they waiting? I mean, I'm happy for them to wait. That's fine. I don't know why you guys are waiting. Okay, let's put you back on fire at will. I'm just going to hold the line here if they're just going to... Oh no, they're plague monks. They're monks. They're unbreakable. Kill them! There we go. Alright, they're engaging on this side now. I think we're probably going to switch these around. Actually, maybe I'll bring these over. Because they're not coming through the middle. Oh, I should have been hitting the Globadiers, shouldn't I? What a sausage. Increase our attack here. Come on, gentlemen. We're covered in blood. Those poison globes are very upsetting. Come on, lads. Get to work. Alright. How are we doing with the axes? We're having a pretty good time. It's mostly slaves, so we should be okay. I'm tempted to actually let them use their ranged weapons before we go in. The Grey Seer has finally decided to get involved. Ooh, we did let some spears get on the back of our quarrelers, but they are only slaves. We should be okay. Everybody else having a good time. Let's have a look at the Grey Seer. I think Thorek should be able to see him off, but didn't see those boys coming back in, did we? I think we better move around, get a bit of a flank going. Are you actually attacking these? You're not doing a very good job. Please stop the Globadiers from being part of our lives. Used all their ammunition. Do you know what? You're not even needed. You're not even needed. Look at this. Reform the line. We don't even need. We can just chill. We're not going to catch them. don't waste time chasing rats. We've got lots of dead rat bodies. I'm happy with that. In fact, why have we not won yet? What are we... Oh, they're threatening to come back, I suppose. We're a bit close there, aren't we? Oh, well. Alright, gentlemen. Let's just reform. Relatively straightforward in the end. We'll just move forward slightly. There's no missile parry or anything here, is there? We do get extra armor. Okay, let's put you on fire at will. No, don't chase them. There we go. No need to chase us, dwarves. We just hit them from a distance and let them crash into our iron wall. Pretty easy victory in the end. We've not taken too much damage. Our dwarf warrior's taken a little bit. Lots and lots of dead rats. A couple of the ogres. How many ogres actually ran away? 11. I'm just wondering, we might end up fighting this army again. So any damage we can allow the Grudge Thrower to do, I probably will allow. Because now they're having a good time. What are they doing? Oh, they are going towards the edge. They look like they were coming back. Okay, well, good win. Good first win. And we move forward. Decisive victory. It was decisive. A charmed shield. Very nice. Look how many kills some of our units got. The Longbeards. 262. I don't know why I was worried. I mean, there's so many Skaven slaves in there, and frankly, one of our units could probably solo all of them. 427 kills for the Grudge Thrower. 33,000 damage dealt. Big respect. Right, what do we want to do? Execute and loot. Oath, gold, and treasury. Well, that's pretty tempting. Income from buildings plus 10%. Growth plus 20. Public order plus 5. These are all both very good, so we can drink to victory or execute and loot. I think we will execute and loot on this occasion.
Let's see what you're worth.
Wow, they have actually been totally wiped out. Really? Fair enough. So, Charm Shield. The front of the shield depicts a warrior being blessed by a nameless lady. Its wielder gains protection from the sigil, especially against foes armed with missiles. So we get plus 7 melee defense and the ability Charm Shield. Duration for 15 seconds. So we do have to activate this, but we get plus 20% flat damage resistance, which is huge, and plus 25 missile parry with shield. That is huge. So Thorek's going to have that for now. Mission issued then. At the start of the turn, have at least 15 oath gold. We've currently got 10. Yeah, me too. All right, let's just move away from him. As a key resource for the crafting process, an abundance of oath gold is invaluable to your success in the region. Make sure you gather as much of it as you can find. We also got 1,000. No, we don't want to hear from you. We never want to hear from him. Ever. We let the intro slip through because it was actually narrated by Thorek. And we don't want to hear from that guy. Ever. Now then, into the skill tree. We've got to take Root Marcher, right? We've only got the 1 point, no crazy extra skill point mods in here. Campaign movement range 10%. We've got to take it. I would love to get more runes and stuff, but the movement range is huge. What am I doing? Gotry then. For you, though, don't really care about scouting, hinder replenishment, or anything. So I think we will indeed go Rune of Speed. An extended effect duration. Okay. Oh, there's lots to go out in here. Anyway, good. We could recruit, but it looks like we can just about reach the mine. Now, there may be an army in there, in which case, big regrets. Should have recruited. No, shut up. Oi. Sneak in there while I'm thinking. We could do this, right? We need a ram. And a couple of towers, but we could do this. There's a lot of clan rats. There's a couple of night runners. But I reckon we could do it. I'm not going to waste the turn recruiting. In fact, we might even go in with after one turn. Like, let's get some momentum. Yep. Skaven revealed. Clan mange. Oh! We've not talked to you yet. Oh, we already have a non-aggression pact and military access. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, we won't upgrade this yet either. I think we're just ready to end turn, aren't we? Unless we want to get something from the forge, but I don't think 10 is enough. No. Alright. Turn 2. Come at me. Wayward sons win 2 battles against the following race. Children of the Horned Rat. For too long have the Dowie clans nearby been cut off from the rest of our people. Reach out and ensure they are brought into the fold. What's that got to do with... Oh, okay, you gain the opportunity to confederate with them. Ooh, and a bunch of oath gold and treasury. After we win 2 battles against Skaven. Brilliant. The Master Rune Lord. That is very long. I'm not going to bore you to death with Redmane's tale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down slowly. And if you want to read it, go ahead. It's bloody long, isn't it? Obviously, people... I'm not suggesting people can read this quickly, but you can pause. That's very long. Even for me, that's very long. I might read that when I go back on the recording. Anyway, another mission issued. Research 3 technologies. Current total 2? I guess we started with 2, technically. Though you may detest it, researching new technology is of great importance to securing our holds. While the legacy of tradition must be upheld, we cannot ignore the beckoning of progress and the untold successes it might bring. 500 treasury when we get that. And we'll have that in 2 turns. So that's magical. Right, let's do the siege, shall we? Before we run out of time here. It's going to be a little bit messy. We might take some damage, but I think it's worth it to get there and take this early. Look at us huddled in the corner. You gotta love the dwarf siege towers, though. They're just so good, aren't they? And then the beard opens up to let them out. I mean, the ram's really nice as well. Really, really nice design. Okay. How should we play this? I think we probably want the Ironbreakers on the ram. Actually, no. No. What am I saying? We'll put you guys in the towers. Because you do the most damage. Then we'll put you guys on the ram. Get everybody else out of the way for a sec. Okay, so what are we dealing with? There's a gate there. Ugh, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? There's a lot of siege towers that could be having a go at us here. Not siege towers, towers, you know what I mean. Fort towers. Are we going to be able to make it? It's a long way, isn't it? For the ram and for the towers. Man, we might take some... This could be tough. This could be tough. We might not make it. I'm pretty tempted to send out these to soak a bunch of damage from the towers. I think we might have to. Excuse me. We might have to. The grudge throwers... I don't... Yeah, they're going to get picked apart a little bit by the fort towers. What's their range? Oh, it's actually pretty big. We can go back a bit. They also may hit our own siege towers, so what I'm going to do is carefully try and aim them so that doesn't happen. Right, let's start battle and just pause it for a sec. Look at this horrible, horrible fortress that they have here. So what we're going to do is at least soak damage from that tower. If we run over there, that tower won't be able to fire straight at us. I think that's the hope. As for the grudge throwers, there's nobody on the... Wait, there is someone... Oh, we can... Why can't we see who's on the walls? I'm going to say attack those clan rats for now. Because that goes in between our 2 siege towers. Okay, yeah, both towers are firing. There's probably night runners there that we can't see. What's their angle? Oh, their angle's actually pretty wide, so just go and sit here and take a bunch of damage. I apologise. I'm tempted to actually use the grudge thrower to hit the gate, because we can't really do a lot else anyway. In fact, they were moving because they couldn't see.
Thorek Ironbrow.
Let's start coming forward. I'm sorry, guys. You're probably going to get decimated here.
I will not rest until my axe is blunted.
I appreciate that. But we need to protect the siege towers, make sure we make it. The ram as well.
Casting the runes. Moving out.
Not bad, a little bit of extra damage. I'm not really sure what else we can hit. I'll probably risk it and let them free fire and just see what they can do. When we can see, in fact, if we move a bit closer,
Yes, Lord.
we'll probably, well, not too close, maybe be able to see the Night Runners. That's what I was hoping. There they are. Tell me you can hit them from there without moving. You're kind of moving, aren't you? We'll see what you do. Okay. Do you know, I assume the speed rune doesn't work on on that stuff. Or the ram. I assume not. Because I don't think you can speed up no matter the speed of the unit. Yeah, you're taking a lot of damage. I'm sorry. You're coming forward, are you? Right, you know what? Just, to be fair, the tower range isn't that big. Just sit there and try and make yourself useful. Maybe I should have gone for the wall, tried to blast a gap in there without actually approaching. Come on, lads.
Thorek Ironbrow.
Alright. I'm gonna shift you. Notice I'm sat in there, look. We're gonna shift you back behind now. Ready to go up onto the wall. I'll probably put you on that one and put Thorek up on his own, so to speak, you know, without reinforcements. The Quarrelers then should actually be firing right now, and I am not being particularly switched on about that. So let's just get you in position. Get you ready to go up. Although actually, maybe we want to go through the gate with you. It'll be okay. Grudge Meter sucks right now. Can't believe you can't hit a damn thing. And you don't want to fire at these guys without moving. What a shame. Maybe I'll just... Well, if you're not doing anything, I guess I'll click on the Night Runners and just see what you do. Right then. Up onto the wall, gentlemen. Here we go, look, spilling out. Don't worry about using your ranged weapon, sorry. Just get on them. Don't let them escape. Don't escape, you buggers. Gates are destroyed? Well, that didn't take long, did it? Okay, this is going to be... Okay, maybe you can fire through the gate, you useless buggers. This is going to be a bit sweaty. So we've got the Longbeards here as well. I don't know if I actually want to go in there. I don't want to get surrounded. Form up, lads. They're only dwarf warriors. What I might do is place them in the gate. Alright, here we go. Let's get some runes rolling. Cover those two. And we'll put your rune over here. Make sure we're all getting involved. Actually, one unit can come and hit these in the back. We'll just put the iron breakers on. I mean, they're broken anyway. Move forward a bit more. I take it. Oh, our Grudge Thrower found a gap, did it? We missed that. Look at the carnage. Probably going to cause a bunch of friendly fire with that. Never mind. Okay, let's get the Quarrelers up onto the wall, because I think we're in a good spot now. We've actually taken the wall. Hold on, guys. Don't want you getting too carried away. Probably just want to come down. Just come down. We're just shuffling into the city. Come on, attack me. There you go. Clan rats will do. We're going to come here. We're going to get into the back of these gentlemen. Probably actually use our damage resistance now, just while they're all charging into us. We don't have our support units yet. Not you, not you. Don't let them on the wall, please. Okay. God, it's a bit of a melee there, isn't it? Look at that. There's a lot of rats. You're going to have to fight pretty tough here. Alright. Let's get you guys there. Let's get you guys... Oh my god, there's rats on the wall. Get out of the way. Hang on, just pause for a sec. Victory's in our grasp. We haven't done anything yet. Take a breather. Alright, let's take stock of the situation. We didn't even kill many on the wall, look. They have pathetic leadership. Don't forget, we are on hard, so they're getting a slight leadership buff as well. But they're just kind of pathetic, aren't they? I mean, they don't have a lord, in fairness. Look at that. We are pressed up right against the wall. We're taking an absolute hammering, but we just don't care. We just don't care. Well, actually, these guys care a lot. They're taking quite a lot of damage. You're a little bit... Let's use your charm shield again. You're not doing... we could actually use your ranged weapon, couldn't we? We've got support from the Quarrelers now a little bit. Nearly time to be able to use our runes again. I don't suppose the Grudge Throwers are doing a lot here. Moving forward a bit. Try and buff these guys. Wait, what was that fire from? Because they're moving. Oh, was it from their... Oh, they're satchel charges. I thought they were shotguns for some reason. I'm an idiot. Satchel charges confirmed. Well, that's changed everything. Come on, lads. Fight on. We need to try and protect these warriors as best we can. Oh, you actually have the overcast rune. My bad. Let's buff our attack a little bit. We are pressed right up against the wall. Oh, we got the banner-bearing dwarf over here. Look. Go on, son. That's it. I mean, he was already dead, but I appreciate the effort. Oh, rats are fleeing. Satchel charges are aiding with the fleeing. We do have this unit coming. Let's prepare for their arrival. Welcome gift. Get everybody here. Just collapse on this unit and sort them out. Axes out, lads. There we go. Alright, we'll just leave the Quarrelers there, I think. Let them fire. I don't really want to over chase into a bad spot. We're just going to settle up for a sec. Could even move these inside. It's like the whole thing's on fire. They're not going to be around for long. Used all its ammunition. Oh no. Axes out then, boys. Yeah, you probably should run, flee. And victory is ours. We didn't even get the Grudge Throwers in the gate. Didn't go up there to the main control point. They knew they were screwed. And a pretty good win for us. There's a lot of rat bodies down here. There's probably a fair few dwarves as well, hidden amongst the rat bodies, because we did lose a number of this unit. Granted, fair few of them were shot by the tower. But in the end, pretty easy. Nice little grinder for us. Okay, another divisive victory. Well, maybe it was divisive. Mostly decisive, though. A disgusting amount of kills for the Ironbreakers with their satchel charges. And, to be fair, the Longbeards. In fact, a disgusting amount of kills for everyone. But I suppose that's what happens when you're fighting low-tier Skaven. A lot of bodies to be scythed down. So, the Mine of Bearded Skulls we will, of course, be occupying. Maybe I'll rename that at some point to like a Carrack name or something. We will see. We got a Dragon Bane Gem. The Dragon Bane Gem was found in the gullet of the legendary Drake. Drake. Hello Gondrax. Okay. Hello Gondrax. Okay, the beast had choked on the stone in mid-flight and crashed into a halfling feasting hall at supper time. That was a right old mess. Fire resistance, 15%. We'll take it. Mission successful then. We get the oath gold that we required, which should trigger the... Not you. Nothing triggers you. I'm actually like shaking my finger at the screen, if only you could see. We got the 15 oath gold as well. Province is secured, southern spine of Sotek. Artifact piece secured, so it was an artifact piece. The right half of Throngs. A fragment of a once powerful Dowie artifact has been secured. When paired with its missing piece, the true relic can at last be reforged. The Karazankor. This looks like a... Well, I've gone off it now. Come back. Karazankor, where are you? There we go. Yeah, not going to read that one again, but I will just scroll through a bit quicker this time. Pause if you want to give it a read. Because that is a little bit long, even for me. There we go. Okay. Nothing else to really sing about. Settlement occupied. Everything else has really been covered, hasn't it? Okay, because of course we're still on the same turn as before.
Thorek Ironbrow.
Right. How far are we? 6 turns before we have a growth point.
At last.
So I won't just knock that barracks down yet, the sparring chamber, but I probably won't upgrade it either. We'll recruit some basic dwarves. Probably another, well, at least one great weapon to sit on the flank. In fact, why don't we get... I don't really like miners. They're not great, but maybe an SFO they're not as bad. They are wall breakers, I appreciate that. And they are armor piercing. But so are great weapons, you know? They have less charge bonus, but why the hell would you... Well, I'll tell you what. Just for fun, we'll pick them up. We'll pick up 2 miners, and then, because later in the game, we're certainly not going to have them, are we? Skill point then. What do we want to do with Thorek? I think we still want to go for runes in general, right? First, I would probably like to get maybe some buffs in here. I'm not going to continue down the blue line. But I think we'll get Rune of Speed. Like, upgrade it. We know we already have it. We'll get another upgrade for it. Do I want to put another point in it? No. Let's get... Oath and Steel is what Thorek already has. I think Rune of Wrath and Ruin could be a big one, which is actually damage. Explosion. I didn't realize it was a vortex these days. Ooh, okay. Master of the Forge, though, would increase Oath Gold from buildings. We don't have a ton of that yet. We are going to get a little bit from the gold mine, but I think getting another rune on the table now would be pretty good. So we'll get Wrath and Ruin. As the Rune Lord hammers upon the Anvil of Doom, he shapes the Rune of Wrath and Ruin, causing the earth to crack and vent forth fire and sulfur. Very nice. That'll be a nice little damage for us. Nice little damage, a nice little damage source for us. Right, what do we got in terms of the commandments then? Untainted, public order, recruitment cost for Longbeards, tax rate, power of the guilds, movement range for armies starting in this province, growth, income from trade. That might be the one for now. Purge the Urks, missile. Well, okay, there's a load of buffs when fighting against Skaven and Greenskins in the province or under siege. Reduces tax rate though. And construction cost and recruitment cost reductions. That's actually pretty good. But we're not exactly going to be building or recruiting. Well, how much are we going to recruit? Probably not a lot. I'd like to just move on. But where? Probably straight here and fight Skaven again. Are we going to be a bit weak if I don't recruit more? I'm not sure, but I would like to keep momentum up. So I think we'll go for growth. Because that is really what I want to get. Because we really want to upgrade that. Move the barracks over. Then we can also, you know, keep upgrading the gold mine. Although this is level 2 already, so we'll be able to go straight to level 2. We are going to have a lot of money, so we could potentially keep recruiting. I could even be really cheeky now. Should we spend 2 turns recruiting? Because I could actually go global here. Waste a bit of money, but we've got plenty. And then, like, next turn, get 3 more units. Which will take us to 16. I might, actually. We might just put the foot on the brake just for one extra turn. Recruit some more units. Because we are going to be facing Skrulk and God knows what over here. Let's do that. We have a plan. We are hot to trot. We're 2 turns away from our technology, which is kind of sad because we were recruiting before it finished. But we are going to get the buffs for the units, which will be good, including the miners. The miners may yet play a role. I don't know. Well, hang on. Which artifacts are we forging? Ah. Thungni's Tongs of the Runesmith. Enables sundering attacks for miners and longbeards. There you go! Longbeards with great weapons. Miners are going to get sundering attacks. Melee attack +5 for miners and longbeards with great weapons. And shared cooldown -20% for all rune magic. Oh my god, that's going to be amazing. I hope the other half of the Tongs is actually here. But we'll find out. Anyway, that's all the time we've got today. I realise I've been spending a lot of the episode talking. I do apologise. It's been a little bit slow. We've only just got our first province and done our first 2 battles. But it will pick up speed now, obviously. I wanted to go over everything, take my time, soak it in a bit, you know? There's no great rush with games like this. You got to enjoy it. Ooh, there's a piece there as well. We do need to look around. Do you know what? We didn't even look at the map. We did not even look at the map. Obviously, the Vortex map is very different from Mortal Empires. So there we go. We are in Lustria. And yeah, we can already see then an artifact piece there. One there. One there. One there. I don't know what that sparkling is, to be honest. Do we see ones even up here? Oh, we do! So we know where they all should be. We have a kind of map. Interesting. Right, anyway, I'll shut up. Let's get out of here. Looking forward to the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in that next episode.